welcome back to NVTV Basement Sessions. We got Darko in the house today. I'll let you give yourself a nice little introduction.
What's good with y'all? It's Darko from Major Way, you know what I mean? Here with Nocap Visualz.
Sir. Alright, so I normally start out with past work with people, but we have not actually worked together. Eli set us up on this interview. I think I was at a show one time that you were at. Other than that, I think I reached out to you, but I think you were just having a video shot by somebody, so you weren't really looking for a video right then. So, but yeah, let's start from the beginning. Where are you from?
From Akron, Ohio, North Hill, for real.
Okay. Yeah. What was your life like growing up?
It was cool for it was. I had its little rough patches. It was, the casual. Parents work 9 to 5. Did my pops on carpentry business. Mom, she was a stay-at-home mom. Got an older brother. We played sports, baseball and shit. My parents, we lived in the hood, but my parents did a good job of trying to keep us out of the streets type shit from a young age. Then I actually started hopping off the porch, getting out into the streets. So I was probably about 14, 15 though, so they did a good job at that. But it was cool. It wasn't too bad. I can't complain.
Right. So you jumped off the porch at 14. What made you want to do music or become an artist?
For real, I've known ever since I could remember, since I was probably 5 or 6. Music is always what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to be a singer, be in a group, or be a rapper. And I remember being 6 or 7 and watching the Temptations movie, and I used to watch that back to back and be mesmerized. I want to be like them. And then I watched the Prince, the Purple Rain movie also. And just just growing up on music culture, I was always around a whole bunch of different styles of music: rap, country, hip hop. Pop, rock and roll, everything between. Because I got mixed parents. My dad's mixed and my mom's white. So the white side of my family all listen to the rock and roll, the heavy metal. They got me hip to that. And then my dad and his side, they all listen to the R&B, the hip hop. And I seen how much everybody in my family loved it. So I always wanted to grow up to become what they pretty much something that they love, become that for the family type shit.
Right. Yeah, your song with Mookie, I've listened to that. Probably half the views are from me, for real. I love the flow of that fucking song. Literally, ever since I heard you guys drop that, I was just like,
hell yeah,
dude, this is the song. Do you have anybody in your family that does music, or what made you decide that you wanted to make music?
Really, it was the only thing for me, it was the only thing I ever did that I felt comfortable and loved. Didn't feel like I was working. No matter what, time just flew by. I could sit down I used to write poems and shit as a kid. I used to sit there and write poems, and I started writing song lyrics, and I loved it. It was it was fun. And my grandpa Joe, my dad's dad, he used to have a blues band back when he was younger and stuff, and you see old pictures of him, so I used to always want to be like that too whenever I grew up.
Right. Hell yeah. What's your creative process like?
I'll say normally I sit down, find beats, or have people send me some beats. First I gotta find a beat that's really good. The beat gotta be a hit. You gotta catch my ear. I'll listen to 100 beats, but one of the beats might be fire, and then I'll find that, think of a hook, start writing the hook down, and then just start writing the verse. Usually I could, some of the stuff that I dropped, it was I didn't expect to do the most craziest things. I wrote in 10 minutes, but then some of the other stuff that took the longest that I thought was gonna be oh, it's gonna be this big, didn't do nothing.
Right. Right, that's how it goes. I've actually heard numerous artists say that.
Hell yeah.
A song that I made in 5 minutes blew way harder than a song that I took 3 weeks to write.
For real. It's ironic. It's what the hell?
If you could have any collab ever, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Either or.
I say for dead, it'd definitely be Prince. If I could make a song with Prince, I don't know how I'll pull it off. I don't know how I'd come. It'd be Prince. Alive. I had to say Post Malone. I fuck with Post Malone shit.
You and Post would make a really good song.
I feel it. A lot of people said it. They said I remind them a Post Malone a little bit. And whenever I do the rock shit.
Right. Hell yeah. If you could open for anybody, who would it be?
Shit. J. Cole. For sure.
I love Cole. Who's your biggest influences and inspirations? What keeps you going?
Mm, literally, like as far as like musical influences or just like people in my life or like
Both.
I say people in my life really it's my family, my brother, my parents. You know, I mean, we ain't on talking terms right now, but I still love them. You know, they gave me life. My grandparents, just every my roommates, everybody I'm around really for real. Just I know that especially the people in my family. I know like I got some people that's well off in my family, and I got some people that's dirt poor in my family. So it's like I feel like I want to. It inspires me to want to be that one to be able to break the chain of the family and be able to just kind of be that one that anybody in the family can call to, and like if they need something or if they need help with something or this that, and just be able to do it with them without having to have them stress about it because I know how that feels. And then my bad. As far as like famous people though, like artists before me that inspired me to do it, Prince, Michael Jackson, 50 Cent, and Kodak Black for real.
Trying to think of something to go off of that. Those are some good artists. I know Kodak gets a lot of like flack and stuff,
He
but
does though for real. Like,
he's got some bangers for real.
and he grinds. I respect his work ethic. For his music might not be like the most aesthetically pleasing to the ear, but it's like what he says and like the process and the journey he's been on. Just watching it over the past like 6-7 years, he came a long way. Beat a lot of odds. Like,
Are you promoting any singles right now?
yes, I got a single that I'm getting ready to drop with my engineer Source, and it's called Back to the Basics. It's a single that's going to be on a mixtape that I'm dropping in late June, and that tape's called Wild Ones Live Forever. But I'm getting ready to start promoting that and dropping promo and shit for that like later this week or next week.
Yeah. What's the most recent project that you've released?
Blood Red Moon in the Sky 3. Yeah.
Where can we find that at?
That is on iTunes, pretty much everywhere for real. It's not on SoundCloud. That's the only spot it's not on. Usually I put them on both, but I didn't. I kind of got lazy and was just kind of like I want to direct all the views and all. I'm trying to build it up on the more legitimate platform, so I didn't put it on there this time.
Where do you record your music at?
Most of the time, like the past month, I've been out with Eli Nassel. He's been recording me, or if I'm not with him, I'm with Source over at Next Up Studios.
I'm hip with both of them. I think it was Next Up Studios that I talked to.
Hell yeah.
About filming with some of their artists that they have. I can't remember. What impact do you want to make with your music?
To be honest, I really want to switch the entire industry. I want to fuck up the industry. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to fuck everything up. The way that all these motherfuckers is doing it, like somebody make it go to the top, sign away. Now they got to leave all their people. I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to leave my people. I want to be the one that goes up there, does do what I got to do to be able to put everybody on or be able to put everybody in place. Like I see a lot of artists my age or a little older than me that came before me that are on that level now. They went to that level and they signed away for a little check, but everybody that got them to that point to get to that level, they left behind because in their contract or their deal or whoever signed them manipulated them, made them feel like they had to leave them behind. But they only did that because now that's their only option. The person they signed to, now they come back to their hood, they come back to the people that got them on. Now them people don't want to fuck with them no more because now remember you left us, and now we not about to help you get back up there because everybody fall off at some point. So I want to fuck the game up. Like I want to take the industry and change it around, and then make it more positive, make it more, take away the take out the jealousy and take out all the envious shit, and because a lot of motherfuckers be scared to like Lil Durk or somebody who's just as an example, someone that big, they be scared to put their brothers on or put their friends on because they're scared they're gonna be better than them or get hired. Me, I'm like, I don't give, like, if my brother's better than me, that's good for me too, because if I fall off, now he's eating, now he's gonna put me back on. If he falls off, I'm gonna put him back on. Like,
teamwork makes the dream work.
Hell yeah.
If you made $1 million tomorrow, what would you do and where would you go?
I'm definitely moving all my people. I'm definitely going to LA, finding a house, an affordable, not nothing crazy, a little cheap, not cheap, but like, you know, within $250,000 or something, take a quarter of that, get a house, buy it out, move all my people that I'm with now, my inner circle, my close people, move them out. Then probably take like another $25K, set it aside, break off all my other people, give them some stacks, get them up, fund their businesses. And then, to be honest, with most of the money, I hear a lot of people that are in the industry, they say they buy trucking companies or buy like a business or something and then leave it in charge of somebody with their family or somebody around them, make so then they, you know what I mean, so they can always have passive income or have money. And then with the rest of it, I'll just use it for promoting, be able to up my quality and my promotions, and be able to book shows, maybe do tours with that, and just keep trying to build and stack it.
Yeah, a lot of people are addicted to buying. How do I put this? I learned a couple years ago that there's a difference between, like, we'll just use a necklace, like a chain, and a business as an example. Like, you could spend 50 grand on a nice chain, the chain's never going to pay you.
For real.
But if you put that 50 grand into a business over here, you know, you might lose a little money at first, but give it 3 years, 4 years, that 50K is going to be 150K. Then you could go buy 2 chains.
Facts.
And have 50K extra.
Real shit.
So, like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the difference between, like, spending money on a liability in which it just costs you, like a car. It's kind of an asset because you can make money from it, but it's a huge liability because it can be a money pit. I mean, every time something breaks down, you got to fix it. So, definitely investing it's the way to go for sure. What do you like to do outside of music?
I like to go for walks in the nature. I know that probably sounds cliche as hell, but like hobbies, like I don't really have any other hobbies. Like I literally just 24/7, I'm just doing music. I'm either writing, listening to beats, or I'm taking little video snippets, or trying to help people around me, or getting advice from other people, or being in studio sessions.
Right.
But like free time, downtime, I do like I don't like to watch TV really. I didn't have a TV until about a month ago, because the only reason I got it is to watch Stranger Things, because everybody's been telling me Stranger Things is hot. But I don't believe in watching TV because it's like, I don't know.
It's just a distraction.
Yeah, literally, it's a distraction, and it puts messages in your head that subliminally is gonna have you distracted on what you're trying to get done. But I do like to play Call of Duty and watch Stranger Things in my spare time.
We were just talking about it today because I just got on the Facebook program where they pay me to post reels, and my friend was like, you know, they're basically just paying you to take up other people's time.
Hell yeah.
And I was just like, shit, dude, you're right. Like, holy shit, that's exactly what they're doing.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know if you specifically want to talk about this. I mean, I might cut this out if you don't want it in here. I heard a couple months ago that there was like a shooting or something.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I heard it. I didn't hear a lot about it. It was just, I heard your name and shooting, and that was the end of it. I'm not really a question asker type guy.
No,
Mind my own business.
Hell yeah. That situation was fucked up, for I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time I actually talked about it publicly, I think. Other than to his family and shit. But it was just weird, like me and him, it was almighty jab, and it's like my brother for real, and he really put me on to be the artist that I am now, like to the artist I am today. We was just doing our thing. We used to throw big parties in Akron U and perform and do rooftop parties, perform on the roof, crazy shit like that, and we were popping. We were doing our thing. We had some leverage. We had a nice little crowd, nice little momentum going. But also with all that love that we was getting, there was also hate. That some of the hate we knew, but we stood clear of it, and then some of the hate we didn't know about. You know, they're secret haters. So
Right.
To this day, they still haven't found who shot us. They haven't caught the people that shot us. Nobody heard nothing. You know how that shit goes.
Right.
And we were one night, we just got done doing a music video at Akron U, on the campus at Akron U. So we're like, all right, bet cops broke that party up. So we were leaving to go home. As we're going home, we're driving down Wheeler, and we see a whole bunch of people out on the corner partying, and they got a speaker. So we're like, fuck it. Like this, like we're hungry as hell to promote and market our stuff. So anytime we see them throwing a party, we go up, introduce ourselves, have them play our music, and just assimilate and talk to people. So that's what we were doing. We were there, hopped out the car, walked up, started dapping people up, taking pictures of people and shit. Next thing, about 5 minutes later, next thing you know, all of a sudden, there's a big group of people fighting about 100 feet away, right where, like, in the street. People throwing hands, people getting knocked out. Me and Jab look at each other. We like, because we don't be in the drama, the bullshit. We got a bigger picture we looking at. So we're like, all right, it's time to leave. Mind you, we'd only been there for like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. We're like, it's time to leave. See more people get knocked out. You're like, yep. We turn around to go walk away. We just start hearing gunshots, bop, bop, bop. As soon as we turned around, bop, bop, bop. We didn't even have time to run. I think we started like taking like 2 or 3 strides, and all of a sudden, he got hit. There was a girl next to us. She got hit, and then I had got hit. I didn't even know I was shot though. I looked over, seen him falling down, and I'm thinking he's ducking for cover. So I'm turning around to go pick him up, try to tell him like, come on, we gotta go, we gotta run, we gotta, they're shooting. Then all of a sudden, my arm's not working. I just see my arm like that locked down to my body. He's not answering me back. He's still breathing and stuff, but he's on the ground breathing real heavy. So I'm sitting over top him trying to get him up, and then I realize I'm shot. I see the girl over there. She's laying there. She's not moving. Realize she's shot. And then everybody scattering fucking every which way. Felt like 10 seconds, but it was like 10, 15 minutes we sat there. Everybody cleared out. Cops came in deep as hell. I'm just sitting there trying to talk to him, holding his hand and shit, telling him, you know what I mean, like, wake up, like, what's going on? I'm bleeding, got blood pouring out. I didn't know where I was hit because I couldn't see it. I'm feeling because it went in my back and came out my arm.
Right, and your adrenaline's probably pumping.
And then the paramedics got there. They took us to the hospital. Everything was cool. I'm thinking in a positive way. I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna be cool. We're gonna make it. Like, I'm not, because the paramedics won't tell me anything about him. Like, is Jab all right? I'm the paramedics. Is he all right? What's going on with him? Is everything all right? They're like, well, he's not. He's alive. Yeah, he's good. He's alive. But that's all they're telling me. So I'm not knowing where he got shot. I'm not knowing anything. And then I later find out he got shot. He got shot in the back of the head. The girl, she also got shot in the chest and the back of the head. I think she ended up passing away on the scene. And then he passed away about 7 days later in the hospital. He went through cardiac arrest a few times, and then they brought him back a few times, and then the last time they said he didn't pull through, and that shit really fucked me up. But the whole fucked up situation about the shooting is it was in the heart of Akron U campus where cameras are everywhere. Mind you, it's been like 4 or 5 months. They still haven't found who did it. They don't have any leads. They don't have nothing. And our backs were turned, so we didn't see who did it. And then we got all these rumors in the streets going around, people false claiming on the internet, right. Like, oh, we did this, we did that, and it just, that shit really, it fucked me up for real. That's why, like, since that happened, I literally cut everybody off. I don't talk to nobody. I even had people we were cool with speculating, like, I knew more than what I knew, like, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell people, so I'm like, I done told everybody everything that happened, like, and it fucked me up in the head, so I got put into like a deep mental hole. I was just like, I'm shutting the world. I don't, none of these people, I'm telling them, I'm trying to like cope and deal with my brother dying, like, and all these people are coming at me. A lot of people coming at me, trying to comfort me, but then there's a lot of people showing fake love, doing this and that. I don't know because we don't know who did it, so I don't know if someone's trying to set me up. I don't know this. I don't know if they're trying to, and it's just, it fucked it up for me. It fucked it up for me going out in Akron anymore and I'm from there, like, especially
not even knowing if they were there for you.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys could have that could have just been random on your guys' end, but then again, it could have been.
Yeah, and that's how my mind was.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude, it's sad, man. Prayers to your homie for sure.
Hell yeah, he was like my big brother in this shit. He was paving the way for. I ain't gonna lie, and it's fucked up. He ain't deserve that.
Yeah. I'm not really too sure why people insist on using guns all the time.
For real.
I miss the old days of just people getting knocked out and being over shit. Like,
literally.
You could literally clock out of work, go fight somebody, go clock back into work, and like it never happened. But now it's just like people just want to hurt people. It's like, damn, like, why are you gonna be like that? Do you have a message for your fans?
I do. Fuck what anybody thinks. Fuck judgment. Do you. Do what makes you happy. Be you. Fucking anything. You can do anything in the world. Anything is possible. You can do anything in the world. Like, If you put your mind to it hard enough and it's within reason, nothing is impossible. Everything is probable. Like, you can do anything. So don't let anybody, don't let anybody hold y'all down. Don't let anybody tell you, try to stop your dreams within reason. Do it. Chase that shit and do it. And when you chase that shit and do it to the most. Don't let nobody try to take your energy down. That's all I gotta. That's all I tell the fans for real.
Lions don't lose sleep over sheep.
Facts.
Remember that.
Hell yeah.
What's the best life advice that you've ever gotten?
Don't trust people, trust who they are. So trust who people are. If you see somebody doing something, if they tell you something, don't trust what they're telling you, but trust who they are. Trust how you've seen them move, what you see them do to other people, because eventually they're gonna come back and they're gonna do it to you. So just trust who people are.
That's so perfectly said, for real. Yeah, because if they poop on somebody else, they'll be quick to poop on you too.
Oh yeah.
Catch them on the wrong day. I don't have anything else specifically written down. I don't know if you have anything offhand. Special shout outs, anything like that.
Hell yeah. I wanna shout Eli, I wanna shout out Dan Drakeo, DT, JJ, Derek, my brother. I wanna shout out every shit. Shout out 88.1 for fucking with me last year, put me on the radio. You didn't have to do that. They did. They put me on there. I got I think 6 songs on there. Shout out 107.9. Shout out Next Up Studios, Source. Shout out everybody, man. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out all y'all. Shout out to that one motherfucker that deleted all my music, that deleted 2,000 of my songs out in Kent with the dreads. You know who the fuck you are. Shout out to you, man, because I'm not gonna lie, if you didn't do that, it wouldn't have made me go harder. And now I'm on the radio 4 times. So shout out to you.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
For real.
I don't even know him, but fuck that guy. This is my show. We say what we want around here. Alright, I think that's all I got here. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Basement Sessions, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win.